Star Rail. Asta's got a message for us, and so does Oleg. How have you been, Jupiter Free? Have you left Bellabog yet? Staying a while longer. Oh good, there's something I'd like your help with. So I've been back on the overworld for a while. My seat's not even warmed up yet, and those Silvermane guards are rushing to get me to their advisor. You just about finished that thing with the Stellaron. You just finished the thing about the Stellaron. These impatient fools are already trying to launch a counteroffensive on the Fragmentum. But if we're talking about the Fragmentum, I think you got a lot. I think only you lot can claim expertise. Another fight? Kinda. If you're planning to join the offensive, go and look for a liaison named William at the Silvermane Guard Restricted Zone. The Fragmentum they wanted to clear is called the Corridor of Fading Echoes. Quite a chilling name, isn't it? But I'm guessing it'll be easy as pie for you. Okay, this just sounds like another one of those missions. What the hell? Might I take a moment of your time, Jupiter? Any chance you're familiar with classical poems? I don't usually speak like this. Must have read too much poetry recently. I got an encrypted letter. It must be really good because I can't understand a single word. You seem pretty smart, so please come back and help me out with this as soon as you have time. Otherwise, sooner or later, I'll die from the curiosity alone. Damn. Well, I guess we can at least go talk to the guy. Hello. Are you the Jupiter Free I've heard so much about? It's me. It's an honor to meet you. Captain Oleg's already hit the front lines. He said that you'd definitely come. Let me recap the target this time. Charge the Corridor of Fading Echoes and defeat all the Fragmental monsters working there. Yes, that's what it says here in the memo. Oh yeah, the Technology Division told me they'd send up advanced enemy defenses on the front line, which could be used in combat. I think they're called Snowshine Lamps? Ask Captain Oleg on the front lines about how to use it. If you're ready to go to the front lines now, just let me know. I'll take you to Captain Oleg. Tell me about the plan for the mission. Well, we already got that. I'll be back later. Yeah, there's something over there. Yeah. I haven't gotten over there yet. Because it was locked. I completely forgot about that locked door. Ah, Trotter! You know what?
The moon shines on the truth.
Oh, I didn't hit it with the weakness. Shit. An idiot. I'm an idiot.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
Let's make it quick.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Rules are made to be broken. Unworthy of my time. Fleeting light, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight.
This is bullying the poor thing.
Do not concern yourself with the outcome.
Alright, I should be able to get in here now. So what's down this way? sister? I thought the sister would have been a child. But you also look like the woman. You must be the sister. It reeks of rust and soot here. I don't like it one bit. But Mr. Stefan said this is my responsibility too. If I just do as he says, I'll earn everyone's respect to be able to live a good life. But where should I start? What is it I'm looking for? I can't think of anything. Nothing. I need his help. Creel? Have you grown up? Have we met before? Damn, she grew up? Sorry, my head is not in a good place. I don't remember much of anything at all, and I'm not able to think a lot. I remember you, back when you were much younger. But I don't have any recollection of you whatsoever. I'm sorry, I'm a little confused at the moment. Mr. Stefan said that I don't have to make hard choices on my own. If it's an important enough occasion, then he'll be there for me, so I'll just wait. She may appear to be an adult, but her mind seems to be just as muddled as before. Is the person she's been waiting for this whole time called Stefan? It doesn't look like he's shown up yet. Perhaps I can try to help her again. Will solving this box puzzle help you? I don't know. Thank you. I don't usually accept help from strangers, so I don't really know how to show my thanks, but I'm really grateful to you. These boxes, I don't know what connection they have with me, but I can't take my eyes off of them, and I can't figure out what they mean. Maybe by solving this puzzle... No, I can't get my hopes up. Mr. Stefan said to forget about any unrealistic expectations. Everything must be fought and won by ourselves. I'll wait for you here. I'm not going anywhere. She's still a child in there. I think I messed up. Yeah, I messed it up. Oh, you couldn't just go one more time. If I put this box up... There we go.
It worked.
Has anything changed? I think I remember something. I saw people, lots and lots of people. They gathered in the clearing and they're all looking up at something. It's me. They're looking at me. Mr. Stefan is there. He's with me. My sister's not there. I really wish she was there. Wait, I think I can hear a voice. A voice calling out of the crowd. They're saying bad things. Complaining, grumbling, and cursing. Those bad words seem to be aimed at me. They don't like me. They despise me, and they even hate me. I don't understand. But Mr. Stefan is holding my hand. He's smiling. He's always smiling at me. He says everything will get better and there's nothing to worry about. I trust him because he's never lied to me before. Those bad words don't matter. All I care about is his voice. And then darkness. All I can remember are these flashbacks. Other than that, it's total darkness. But at least I got something back. Does this prove that what you just did actually worked? Should I do it a few more times? I can feel the power trapping me, coming nearer again. It's coming one step at a time to wrap me in the darkness once again. In the blink of an eye, the boxes reappear, just like how they did at Backwater Pass. I can't break this cycle. I don't know what to do. I can't feel the past and I can't see the future. I seem to be drifting alone in a blizzard, surrounded by nothing but darkness. But I still want to get my own memories back, even if it's just a few tiny pieces. At least, I feel a bit better having recovered those fragments. I'll try my best to help you regain yourself. Thank you, stranger. I can place my trust in people now. Would Mr. Stefan be happy if he knew about this?
It worked. Mere worldly.
110 times. Damn. I remember. Finally. I can remember. My identity, my past, what I'm looking for. It's shrunk up into a ball. It's hard to untangle it all, so I had to pull out each memory one by one. I think I can do it all on my own. So, who exactly are you? I am... Sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't risk my privacy like this. I know you mean no harm, and I do trust you, but Mr. Stefan said... He said... I'm sorry, I just can't. If you can, please remove the name Creel from your memory, too. Just pretend that we never even met. What is it that you're looking for? It's just this thing. I betrayed Mr. Stefan trust. He told me to put he put trust into me, but I couldn't even do this one simple thing. I'm trying to fix everything and make amends, or else... No, thank you. Your involvement should probably end here. I'm sorry, I didn't want to offend. It's thanks to you that I have all these precious memories back. But this is also for your sake. If we exchange too much information, if I say something that I shouldn't, then Mr. Stefan will definitely... I'm sorry. I know I know you put a lot in helping me and you deserve an answer, but I can't share this with you. I don't want you to get caught up in this bad business like this. I don't want to see a good person get hurt. So let's stop there. I'll remember your kindness, but please try to forget all about this. All about me. Creel wants me to forget everything and says she doesn't want me to get hurt. I know Sambo said it's possibly just an illusion created by the Fragmentum, but she sounds all too real to me. In any case, let's report this to the security personnel responsible for the restricted zone. I knew it. I just knew that you were gonna do it.
Welcome, outsider.
Strange woman. Are you sure it was someone from the logistics team it wasn't someone from the logistics team or scientific research division? Tell me what you found. If necessary, I'll immediately send some Silverman guards over to investigate. A strange woman spouting nonsense. An armory box is just popping up out of midair. Thin air. It sounds utterly outrageous, but then again it doesn't seem that strange coming from you. That's a warehouse stacked with old abandoned ammo, and nobody really goes by there. But to tell the truth, I've heard a few rumors in my time. Anyway, I think I got the gist of the situation. I'll send some Silvermane guards over to investigate things thoroughly, and give the warehouse a once-over at the same time. Do you know or have you heard about a guy called Stefan? Stefan? No, never heard of him. Have you got some business with him? Anything I can help you out with? Could you help me look into this name? No problem. I'll send someone to check the Silvermane guard roster. Anyways, thanks for your contribution to maintaining order here in the restricted zone, outsider. I'll give you a heads up as soon as I've heard anything. That would mean come back tomorrow. Asta had her own thing. Damn it.
Where there are people, there is noise.
What's next on the...
The Legion is gone, and the Kuros are back. Various departments are returning their research, and newly imported goods from the cosmos are beginning to circulate. Everything is going smoothly with Project Revival. So, what exactly does this letter mean? I heard you were looking for me? Jupiter Free, you're back, just in time. Thanks to your help and everyone's hard work, the space station is pretty much back on its feet. As a conclusion to Project Revival, I wanted to summon you to witness the fruits of our labor. But just 2 days ago, I received a strange letter. Now that you're here, perhaps you can help me figure out what it is about. I often hear the researchers praise you for your resourcefulness and good judgment. What do you think? Any clue about what this message is about? It's something from the Department of Implement Arts? Yes, only the researcher called Wen in the Department of Implement Arts would speak like this. However, it's a strange story that I got a hold of this letter at the beginning. It was sandwiched into a tome called A Guide to Astrorealm's Species on the conference room table. Normally, no one looks at it except me. Obviously, someone wanted me to see this letter in private, so I didn't dare ask the staff in the Department of Implement Arts. Who is this cryptologist from Locus Salenti? Or Salenti? As far as I know, there was no one with this title in the space station. It must be an alias. But the identity of the writer is not what I am concerned about. Spirit sounds particularly familiar. Spirit. Can it be the Xenohydro? Oh, well done, Jupiter. You just found the key to the next text right away. Now everything makes sense. It seems this is no ordinary letter. It's from an informant. Their intention is to report on the Xenohydro. The Xenohydro has disappeared from the space station since its escape from Mr. Wen Mingjing's hands. This letter seems to support the rumor that the Xenohydro was not caught because it has an accomplice. Look at this sentence. An inquiry into spirit traces, a glance into the site and the storage. It's obviously leading us to investigate the Xenohydro's range of activities, and to be an accomplice implies the existence of an accomplice. As for the other 6 sentences, in my opinion, some depict the portrait of the accomplice and some describe the real hiding place of the Xenohydro. Unfortunately, I have no idea how to interpret the rest of the message. Now that we are done with other work, this letter falls into our hands at just the right moment. It's high time we put the Xenohydro back on the table. Jupiter, what do you think? I'm with you all the way. Considering there may be a traitor among us. If I hand this case to our staff, we might alert the culprit. And Jupiter, you're not a staff member, and you've also met the Xenohydro before. You really are the ideal candidate to handle this case. And if there is an accomplice involved, this matter is no longer a simple case of courier retrieval. It must be handled with caution. Therefore, I would like to ask you to go to the storage zone mentioned in the letter and verify the facts. If we can catch either the Xenohydro or the accomplice, we'll be able to interrogate them. Then I can judge whether the accomplice motive is malicious or not. At this critical conjuncture, it's up to us to finally finish Project Revival. Oh, perfect area. Ah. I've always been a rather mag and whatever person. In fact, here is a chance for you to regain my favor, as long as you are willing to apologize for your behavior. I didn't do those things. You want to deny the truth? Vamina, you're getting more and more dishonest. Let me help you remember. The mustard in my lunchbox, the big hole on my back of the uniform, and this boring letter in reply to the female researcher, aren't they your doing? It's true I'm the only person who handled those things, but... And when I was reporting to Miss Oster, you suddenly shouted, "Mr. Capote, it's too late! The Wobbaboos are still waiting for you to play with them!" You made her think I was coding with curios and not doing my job. But I was just stating a fact. We should only keep it between you and me. How many times have I told you that? You were just going against me on purpose. Forget it. I don't think you are going to repent at all. One day, when you're sick of this place and your future is gloomy, you will come crawling back to seek help from me. Just keep praying that by then, I haven't replaced you with Renona or Elena, or a Barbara or someone else. Damn. When can I become braver? Oh, it's Jupiter Free, the hero of the space station. I've heard so much about you. I didn't expect you to have the opportunity to see you up close. What are you doing here? I was Mr. Capote's secretary, but recently I made a few mistakes when I was running errands for him, so he sent me here to work on the curio sorting assembly line. I'm so sorry. You must think I'm a joke. You did all those things? You heard it all, although I don't remember doing the things Mr. Capote accused me of. I also suspected someone else, but everyone showed that I was the only one who touched Mr. Capote's things. But everything, not everyone. Maybe Lamina's law is really true. In the Department of Ecology, they have a saying, anything that Lamina can screw up, Lamina will screw up. Man, that's a weird twist on Murphy's Law. Something I deal with every day. Don't rush to judgment yet. Jupiter, do you think there's another explanation for this? Surely not. Sure, but knowing me, I probably won't be much help. Well, I understand correctly. Where it says an inquiry into spirit traces, it seems to be referring to a Xenohydro, a kind of curio from a department, and to be an accomplice seems to be some kind of accusation. Jupiter Free, why are you asking me this? Are you investigating the escape of Xenohydro? Are you serious? Right. There we go. Maybe it's impersonating you. Okay. Huh? Did it do those things that Mr. Capote is accusing me of? But why? As for the rest of the letter, please forgive my ignorance, but I don't really understand it. But now we know it's in the storage zone, and this area is so large. Maybe we can take the initiative and make a list of the possible suspects. I'm quite familiar with this place. There are one or two places I know that are inaccessible where the Xenohydro may be hiding. I can take you to have a look. Actions are better than words. If you don't mind, Jupiter, follow me. This room smells humid. It seems the Xenohydro really was here. Jupiter, come quickly. This place is secluded and it's a good vantage point. You can watch the whole room from here. Well, are you sure you want to ambush it here? We can try making a trap. It's one of our standard procedures in the Department of Ecology. Ambush in person. This may not be wise. According to the Aid Guide to Species in the Astral Realm, the Xenohydro is very cautious and stealthy. If we simply wait for it, it's probably just a waste of time. Why don't I show you how to make a trap? Tightly connect the two disposable kinetic arms. Once the prey steps within range of the power arm, all that awaits them is doom. To make a disposable kinetic arm, we need to find many intricate parts, strange matters of destruction and phase flame. that time the Xenohydra will have died of old age. Well, it won't take that long. The Xenohydra has a pretty long lifespan, but we probably shouldn't put ourselves in such a passive situation. Anyway, we better ambush it ourselves. We may have to wait a while. Why don't we chat to kill time, Jupiter? Why do you work for Capote? You're not the first person to ask me this question, except for his fans. Many people have a bad impression of Master Capote. They think he is loud and obnoxious. But I've been with him for the longest time. I know that Mr. Capote is not a bad person in nature. He is just naturally gifted in many aspects, so that he can't understand people's difficulties sometimes. In short, he is just spoiled by fate. I wonder something, actually. Damn. Like, Orange is on, but he really won't talk with Zack? Damn. How can you be spoiled by fate? With his unusually handsome appearance, his great talent for research, and his lovable, outgoing nature, everything has always worked out well for him, so it's normal for him to think the world revolves around him. Not to mention, he did give me a job that lets me get closer to the real research work in the Department of Ecology, although the price was to work as his secretary. How do you see yourself, Amina? Me? I'm just an ordinary researcher. Even that sounds like an exaggeration. Because I only got into the space station in my sister's place. Of course, Mr. Capote doesn't know about that. My home planet is quite poor in resources, and most families can only barely support one person to go on a space journey. My sister was qualified to come to the space station, but she gave me the only chance in the family and in her life. It's a pity I am such a failure. If my sister were here in the space station, she would be able to make a name for herself. So, how do I see myself? I can't, or dare not answer this question at all. We can't just wait here forever. No sign of Xenohydro. Maybe it left a long time ago. We can look for traces left by Xenohydro in the room and use them to work it out when it was last here. Time to walk around and change my mood. Can Xenohydro surf the internet? You didn't expect to find such an absurd scene. There was research data about the Xenohydro left on the screen, showing that the Xenohydro was once here learning about itself. At the bottom of the page there is a line of unsubmitted words. Gurgle nonsense, you'll never catch me. In the silver cabin, there are several hairs left from the Xenohydra's sparse fur. Apparently, although it is free, the Xenohydra still returns to the storage zone to sleep. You can't help but wonder if it has Stockholm Syndrome. The description of the collectible item nearby has been printed over. This is the sign of anger and frustration exhibited by the escapee. The hair is completely dry, and the data on the screen is from not long ago. Looks like it won't be coming back. Let's keep looking elsewhere. Okay. Had to teleport all the way across the way. I should just turn off the timer and we'll end the video when the side quest is done. What the hell was he doing here? It set a trap? Oh, hell no.
You can still walk away. I won't go easy on you.
Take this! Unworthy of my time.
Time for nap time.
Try harder.
Oh, she's walked onto. She's going to die.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Timely treatment.
She might just die.
Finally, the end of it.
She's
Calm your body and mind.
I can't believe that just happened. I am so fucking pissed off right now that you just did that.
This is our chance. Yeah.
Asshole. That should not have even just happened. What the fuck? Darn it, I seem to have fallen for the Xenohydro's trap. No, you didn't. The monster's surprise attack caused some serious injuries. Jupiter, don't worry, I'll treat your wounds. I have a lot of medicine on me. It was originally given to Master Capote by his fans among the medical staff. He didn't want it, so he gave it to me. How's that? Are you feeling better now? I found a monster wandering around here, so I hid away. It's my fault that I didn't warn you. That's why you fell for the Xenohydro's trap. Stop blaming yourself. I know, I feel like I haven't really been helping so far, and the Xenohydro is still nowhere to be found, and I can't think of anywhere else. So, should we give up? It's time to re-examine the letter. Back to square one. Anyway, the useful information should be in the paragraph. An inquiry into spirit traces. A glance in the site in the storage zone, even with the iron shoes worn out unearthly, one has to visit the 3 depths. Can you see anything useful? Site of the storage. It's somewhere in the storage zone. The 2 places we've found so far both meet these conditions. Worn out unearthly. In this sentence structure, the focus should be an object. Wait a minute, unearthly does sound familiar. Jupiter Free, do you think unearthly marvel has anything to do with it? What's that? Don't you remember? I heard from Miss Hinkle that once you used unearthly marvel to help repair major road defects. I think it was when you first arrived at the space station at the time. Word of a young busybody was spreading around the space station. So this iron shoes worn out unearthly refers to the road built by the unearthly marvel. The 3 depths? Since worn out unearthly is a condition, then the 3 depths should be the second condition. Literally, it means through the depths of the 3 rooms. Why didn't you say this earlier? Well, maybe it's the unraveling of the unearthly marvel that suddenly sparked my realization. It's all coming together. So if the letter is correct, the Xenohydra should be hiding in a place where there's unearthly marvel, but alas, you had to pass through 3 rooms to get there. If you still insist on continuing, I'll help you to the end. This time we won't fail. Ah, jeez. Wait, down? Oh, crap. Wait, it's not down. Yeah, it's not down. The hell's the question marker say down? What the hell? I finally got you, Jupiter Free, or should I call you Xenohydro? Good thing I was on guard, and as early as a few days ago, the real Jupiter Free had already warned me that there were... You... Let me see. I can just take care of you, bypass Mr. Capote and hand you over to Miss Asta, so I don't have to be a slave anymore. I should have guessed. I caught you, Xenohydro. Enough nonsense. If you are not convinced, sort it out with Jupiter Free. Bruh, another me. Something like this. Come on, we don't want her in the shot. It's the camera. There you go. I finally caught you, Xenohydro. You won't get away this time. You're the Xenohydro. I don't think so. You see, we both have two eyes and a mouth. We sound the same and act the same way. Since there is no fourth person present, whoever Lumina thinks the Xenohydro is the Xenohydro. Why impersonate me? I should be asking you that. I'm Jupiter Free, the official crew member of the Astral Express, the walking Stellaron vessel, the invincible conqueror of the antimatter region, the infamous rising star of the cosmos. Who do you think you are impersonating, Xenohydro? Aren't you using my face to take advantage of my reputation so you can conduct scams in the space station? People in the space station will believe me. Believe? What a joke. Not even Lumina believes you right now, let alone the others. I warned her earlier that someone might pretend to be me to get close to her. Do you have any proof that you are not the Xenohydro? I can bash you to a pulp. Is that some kind of violent thug that you are? You don't want to ruin this pretty face, do you? I advise you lay down your arms and hand yourself over. Fire from the station zone is not so bad. Storage zone. Last time Mr. Winminji almost went in. You may keep each other company in the future. I have a baseball bat. A baseball bat? What's that? Can you use it to prove your identity? Or is it the only one of its kind in the universe? It's my body. Isn't your body the Stellaron? So it's an external object. She and I are partners. Let's see, the third-party witness says, Lumina, it's your call. Lumina? Why aren't you saying anything? Did you suddenly find your consciousness? You want to go back now? You just got yourself exposed. So what? Jupiter Free, I don't think you really understand the situation. Don't underestimate me. Well, fine. Then tell me, what's going on now? Do I have to spell it out? Don't play games with me. I don't think you understand the situation. I had long guessed that someone would come to investigate my whereabouts, so Amina and I decided to lure the investigator here, kill them, and then hand them in as the Xenohydro. Then we'll finally be free. But I didn't expect you to come. Amina was soft. She wanted to give you a chance, and so we changed the plan from elimination to persuasion. Now, if you want to leave this place, you have only two choices. Either obey and go to the storage zone in place of me, or die and then go to the storage zone instead of me. I have a third option. What's that, to kill me? You talk big. I'm going to teach you a lesson.
Stay calm.
Would have been a lot more interesting if you fought me as me.
Calm your body and mind.
Let's go. Fleeting light, roaring flood.
You know nothing of the weight behind it. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Rules are made to be broken.
Nap time.
Oof.
I won't go easy on you.
A blade of moonlight.
You're in bad shape.
Man, you need to go down, buddy. You don't need to be freezing my
You can still
damage.
walk away. Calm your body and mind.
Not each nap time.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy on you.
So close to death. What a fitting way to take down the imposter. Why are you Lamina now? Why did you turn into Lamina? Oh, well, because you were Lamina beforehand, actually, that's why. It seems you and I are destined to go down together. Sorry, Jupiter Free. I'm the accomplice in collusion with the Xenohydro. I'm willing to accept my punishment. What on earth is going on? You know me. You know what kind of person Lamina is. No talent, no achievements. I can barely prove my value by doing the most trivial jobs. But working on the assembly line all my life is fine for me. But how can I face my family? They sacrifice everything for me so that I can come here. Do I repay them by being a cleaner? I can't, and I am not shameless enough to do that. Capote was my first springboard to success, and the only springboard. Although I had to rely on him, it's still a decent job in the Department of Ecology. I once thought that if I just served him well, I would at least get a chance to succeed. Hard work always pays off, right? Until the Xenohydro impersonated me to prank Capote and make a mockery of him. It's like a mirror. It showed me my pitiful appearance, so humble and weak and so powerless. It also taught me a valuable lesson. Even Lamina can liberate herself from the constraints of others and live like a person. For the first time, I found that I was willing to trade my mediocre future for a free and unrestrained life. So I let it all happen, until the rumor that someone in the staff harbored the Xenohydro became widespread. They would call for severe punishment for those who did not report relevant information. That's when I realized that my personal wishes were not important. I can just be a low-level researcher, but I can't let the space station drive me out. I can't ruin my family's last bit of expectation for me. When I heard that someone began investigating the Xenohydro and its accomplice, I made up my mind to eradicate my opponent and protect myself. Finally, I decided to be brave for once, but I didn't expect it to be hampered by the bond between us. If only it was someone else who came here. I can understand why you did it. Thank you, Jupiter Free, but I'm not saying this to get your forgiveness. I was just talking to you as a friend, getting things off my chest. You are a lot of things that are unlike the Lamina I know now. Maybe it's because I suppress myself too hard. I am always focused on other people's needs and have forgotten to look inside myself. If I could see myself in other people's eyes earlier, my life might be different. If it weren't for the Xenohydro, then it was the letter. If I had already figured out the accomplice and the letter was referring to me, it's just that I didn't really have the courage to face it. Better off alone than to be an accomplice. One day as they turn around, a path will be lit by the radiance of the stars. I completely ignored those words earlier. Is this letter meant to persuade me? So from the beginning, the informant tried to persuade me to give up my conspiracy with the Xenohydro and live my life independently. In other words, independence does not only mean leaving the Xenohydro, but also Capote and my weakness. Now I understand, although this realization has come a little too late. You still have a chance, but the Xenohydro must be returned. You mean you won't tell them who the accomplice was? Thank you, Jupiter. I will cherish the opportunity you gave me, and I will also prove to you that I have changed because of this experience.
It's getting late. Where to now?
You're back. Did you conclude the matter? I got the Xenohydro back. Well, don't worry. The Xenohydro is secondary importance. Is that Lamina standing with Capote over there? You fraud! You trampled over our sincerity! Oh, Master Capote used to be so perfect. Now he's just another deceitful celebrity. Master Capote, I can't believe you eat mayonnaise. That's disgusting. Give me back the gifts that I gave you. Lamina, why did you invite all these people? I didn't invite them here. I just told them the fact that I was the one who replied to all your fans. Everybody calm down. Let me explain later. Lamina, you don't want the benefits I gave you at all anymore, do you? That's right. I don't want any of it. From now on, I won't help you cook, wash your clothes and shoes, write your letters, or be your puppet. Get it? If you want to find me, remember to ask my secretary, Mr. Non-Existent, for a number. Jupiter Free, what do you think of this? She'll be able to look after herself. Yes, thanks to your mediation. Not only did you ensure her safety, but you also encouraged her to change. Oops, what, the risk of falling into the depths when trying to mount the sky. I didn't use any rhymes or enough alliteration for this line. It's still not good enough. To tell you the truth, the cryptologist from Locust Shinti is none other than yours truly. This letter took me more than 10 days to write, and I asked Mr. Wen for advice. It wasn't easy. After I wrote it, I couldn't find the right person to get it delivered. Fortunately, the Xenohydro is just a prankster, and there's no rush to retrieve it. Then you appeared, Jupiter, and you turned out to be the best candidate. So I came up with the idea to let you and Wamina share some experiences together, see where it takes you. But now you should also understand that Wamina is actually a kind-hearted girl, and she deserves another chance. You are also very kind. Well, now that my objective has been achieved, I announce the Xenohydro case is officially over. Here is your reward. Thanks for all your help. Please come back to the space station more in the future. Don't forget there are a lot of people who received your help here, and many traces of your hard work throughout the process.
'Cause every night I will save your life.